guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're back in sunny Dubai. It's a glorious September's day. It's baking hot. We're at a new gym today, Strong Gym. I've never been in here before, so this is my first time. And today I'm waiting for the main man himself, Mr. Larry Wheels. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let's get straight into the video. It's gonna be a good one. Today I'm joined with a man who needs no introduction, Mr. Larry Wheels himself. Larry. So we're going to follow Larry for one of his programs today. So he's doing a 12-week training program for, he's got a powerlifting competition. That's right. All right, yeah, so I'm going to follow his specific routine today. Obviously I'm not doing this kind of training before, so I'd be interested to see how Larry trains, what specific exercises, sets, reps, tempo he uses for build up his lifts. So as always, don't forget to drop this video, like, subscribe, and if you're new to this channel, make sure you follow Larry. Yep, let's get straight into the video.
Great, let's get to work. Absolutely. Flatter, lighter on my feet.
Less pump.
Significantly less pump. So the pump I got while I was full blast is night and day compared to the pump I get now. It's hard to even call it a pump on TRT. You never get that.
It's like treading water in the way I can see it. Like slowly treading water, you slowly start sinking. But I came off totally for, just want to get this one for 18 months, and it's the first. So 3 to 6 months, they're the hardest. I think once you get past that 6-month stage, and it is sort of slow climb back to normal, whatever normal is.
Fair enough. And I was off TRT even, completely off.
Everything, yeah.
I remember when I did my prep most recently for the 422 kg deadlift, and I was only on trend acetate for 3 days. Okay. Was it 4 days? Yeah, 4 days. And my physique changed dramatically in 4 days.
Trend's fast acting anyways.
It's incredible. Yeah, but that's an example of like what a blast is, right? Yeah. And that was just testing trend level and test, trend orals, sling, growth, right? So I mean, from TRT's perspective and all the other good stuff, yeah. Your butts and your ankles. You're definitely in depth.
My best ever is 220 for 12 reps.
Okay.
180, so 200 for 20 reps.
Wow.
So it's always been high rep range.
Okay.
I'm a wanted man. I got blood on my hands. Do you understand? I'm a wanted man. I shot out all the lights. I started running in the middle of the night. The law ain't never been a friend of mine. I would kill again to keep from doing time. You should never ever trust my kind.
maybe 5.25, maybe 6.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't had more than 5 places on my back in about 4 or 5 months.
Okay.
So my back injury, before that I was doing strongman training.
Okay.
So there was 0 squats, just leg press and extension. Last week I did 180 for 20.
Okay.
And that was non-stop, my rest of 20 reps. And definitely had no tank. I was really happy with that. So today I'm suspecting I'm around 240, 250 kg for 3 to 5.
What's the most you've ever squatted for 1 rep?
I've done 410 with sleeve, no reps.
Yeah.
And that was 4 years ago.
I work with plates, so how many plates is that?
9 plates,
9 plates.
And 10.
Okay, that's impressive.
Yeah, that was fun.
I'm a wanted man. I got blood on my hands. Do you understand? I'm a wanted man.
Yep.
I'm a wanted man. I got blood on my hands. Do you understand? I'm a wanted man. I'm a wanted man. I'm a wanted man. Do you understand? I'm a wanted man.
Since you've already done your 5 rep max, I say let's call it for the day.
Yeah.
That's a really good place to be.
Yeah.
And you still had maybe 1 or 2 in the tank.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what we wanted.
Okay.
Today. Yeah.
So just leave it with that, yeah?
Yeah, and save energy for the bench.
Bench, my favourite. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
You know, when there's a long layer from squatting, the actual squat itself doesn't feel foreign. It's the weight on your back.
Yeah, the compression of your spine, isn't it?
Exactly. And if you're squatting week by week by week, eventually you just won't really feel it on your back anymore. You feel really rigid, and you can work up to 1 rep max and you'll still feel comfortable unracking it. But when you have a long layoff and you're not conditioned for squats, you just feel like it's crushing you.
Believe it or not, Larry, I was your height when I first started squatting. So over the years, I am what I am now, 5'7" on a good day.
Good to know. So guys, we're done for the workout. No more squats. We're gonna go straight to bench.
I didn't know it when they turned me loose. I shot the sheriff and I slipped the noose. You know I ain't never been a friend of mine. I would kill again to keep from doing time. You should never ever trust my kind. I'm a wanted man. I got blood on my hands. Do you understand? I'm a wanted man.
Gave a very good tip last time I was down in New York last year, and I was prepping for a meet, and the tip was when wrapping, don't cover this muscle here, because then it stops it from properly contracting. And if you have the wrap too high, I'm just going off of feel here when I say this, I don't feel there's any benefit in the wrap. You're getting all the benefit from the joint, so wrapping the joint is where you want to cover. So when you squat, you'll quite literally feel your knee going forward into the wrap. If you wrap it too high, like I've been doing my first few years of powerlifting, trying to learn the wrap but not understanding how the wrap really works, and it just feels like you're getting a lot of compression, but no you're not getting any real support.
You felt the difference using the new technique?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can literally feel my knee going forward into the wrap and getting a spring.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but in the past, I would wrap too high, and it just feels like I'm getting compression.
Yeah,
but
you think
no
getting
assistance.
higher would equate to more support, wouldn't you? But I suppose that makes sense.
And then like this muscle I would be covering in the past, this muscle here. So by wrapping, especially when you have to wrap it before you're super tight, it stops it from properly contracting. So if anything, I always thought my squat and wraps would work because of the way I was wrapping.
I took the pistol and I shot it all the lights. I started running in the middle of the night.
Easy, come on.
You know I ain't never been a friend of mine. I would kill again to keep from doing time. You should never ever trust my kind.
Well, good.
The plan was to leave a few in the tank, wasn't it?
The plan was to leave 2 reps in the tank, just for John to write a training max for me to base my percentages moving forward off of, and of course keep risk of injury low. Mind you guys, I haven't squatted this heavy in probably about 6 months. I've squatted, but nowhere near this amount because I was prioritizing strongman. But I'm super happy with that.
So when I was at my best and strongest, I mean, I've never been a great bench presser, so it'd be 180 for 1 rep. So I always found when I used to bench press to be more shoulder movements, so it'd be less on the chest. So I always, as bodybuilding was sort of my goal, to do more isolation stuff like flies, machine work. Bench press never really helped build my chest, so obviously I had my pec injury, which sort of stopped me from bench pressing.
I'm a wanted man. I got blood on my hands. Do you understand? I'm a wanted man. I'm a wanted man. I got blood on my hands. Do you understand? I'm a wanted man.
Some of the tank will be great. So lifts moving forward will all be to competition standard because in 12 weeks from today, I will be doing a mock meet and I need to practice how I play. So with that said though, I'm still going to be using the elbow wrap all throughout because it's just a mock meet after all. And because I'm arm wrestling, I can't bench and arm wrestle in the same week. But to get better arm wrestling, I need to practice weekly. And if I do that, I have this intense brachialis bicep pain, which is completely eliminated using the wraps. So it could be a 10 out of 10, can't bench 100 kg because it's so excruciating. Crank the wraps up and it's gone. And I'm just not just trying to plug my product, but for those listening with the same issue, they really do work for many reasons. But the biggest aid for me, not just getting a few extra pounds on the bar, but is the pain relief from the brachialis when you get from arm wrestling.
Would you have both sides or just one side?
Oh, both sides, yeah.
So these are Larry's new elbow sleeve supports. I've got a bit of a tennis elbow, so this will eliminate a bit of pain in my elbows.
They're extremely effective at, numbing that pain. If I can just stay this strong.
Of course you can.
For 5 pause reps. Yeah.
Okay, so that is a wrap. That's strong gym done, and thanks to Larry Wheels for an amazing session. Always wanted to train with Larry. Been a big fan of his YouTube channel, so today training with him has been a big eye-opener for me. You happy with the lifts today?
Absolutely, went better than expected, to be honest. Considering this is only the beginning, I'm looking to grow off of these base numbers that I performed today, and hopefully do even better in 12 weeks. Judging where my lifts are today, assuming my bloods come back as what they should be for tier T levels, I'd like to hit like a 750-pound squat. If not, like 700 I'd be content with, and my plans are about 550-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that would be very Reasonable numbers,
Yeah.
for TRT. Let's see though. I've never tested myself on TRT.
Yeah, so TRT, so Larry's been off all sort of meds for, you've been on for a long time, you've been open,
10 years,
quite open in your videos, you've been open 10 years constantly on PEDs, so lowering down to a TRT dose, which is 175 milligram per week of testosterone is a significant drop, but he's only lost 4 kilos, he told me. So 4 kilos isn't a lot of weight, but it's the psychological and sort of physiological effect it has on his physique and the way he goes into his training. So hopefully it won't have too much of a detriment to his physique and training, but we'll see in the next few weeks. We'll follow his progress and wish him all the best for Marathon Combat.
Thank you so much, brother. See you in Birmingham.